Rise today to take note of answers to all coalition questions. Well, sitting here day after day during question time and listening to Labor insult the Australian people, going on about how proud they are of what they're doing in housing, their economic management, and the list goes on and on. The fact is that hard-working Australians are doing it tough right now. Living standards are falling, housing budgets are under strain, and businesses are going bust or moving offshore. Labor have built 17 homes. Let's think about that for a moment. 17. We have a housing crisis in Australia, and Labor have caused a housing nightmare for the Australian people. In just 3 years, this government has presided over the biggest boom in Australia's population growth since the 50s. We've got a significant housing construction collapse. This government seems more interested in looking after its union buddies than it does looking after hard-working Australians who just want to get into the housing market. And today, during question time, and we won't call it answer time because Labor like to sit here and tell us about all the things that they're doing, today we get the revelation that Labor have actually been going in to the housing market and buying or acquiring homes. So they've been going in, competing against first home buyers, competing against everyday Australians, and causing an even bigger issue in what is a difficult market to get into.
Senator Blyth, resume your seat, please. Senator Ananda Raja, you're going to have an opportunity in a few moments to have your contribution. Senator Blyth.
Thank you, Deputy President. This Labor government has a $43 billion agenda. They are focused on building, building, building. And we'll go back to that number again because those opposite refuse to say it. They're building, building, building 17 homes for the Australian people. The results speak for themselves. On top of that, they are talking about, and Senator Wong in question time today said that net zero is good for the economy. Let that sink in just a little bit. We've already gone over that Australians are doing it tough, that living standards are down, cost of living pressures are up. And we've got the minister in this place talking about how what they're doing is good for the economy. Now, I don't know who those opposite are speaking to, but when I'm out there in the community, people are telling me that it is tough. They can't afford their electricity bills, which are up 39%. 39%. Up another 13% that we've just found out just this year. These are everyday Australian people who are struggling. They are choosing now between heating their home in winter or eating. They are choosing between allowing their kids to play sport or sending them to school with lunch. So forgive me when those opposites sit in here and try and lecture us on how good their economic management is, because I think that everyday Australians out there would disagree with them. And the funny thing is this government, when they run out of money, when their big spending, big budgets run out of money, they are coming after the Australian taxpayer. They are coming after everyday Australians' dollars. And we heard today that they won't rule out a tariff. So we're talking about the carbon border adjustment mechanism. They will not rule out a tariff on sectors like building materials, fertiliser, fuel, cement, chemicals, steel and aluminium. These tariffs would make these industries uncompetitive. It would mean closing down these industries, sending them offshore, meaning that Australians will need to import cement, import chemicals, import steel and aluminium from other countries that don't have a price on carbon. This government is bad for manufacturing, it's bad for jobs. Think about those communities that rely on these industries. So Labor's big spending, they're running out of money, and now they are going to come after all of us with tariffs. And let's not forget the $275 that they promised we would all save on our electricity bills. Like all of the Australians out there, I'm still waiting for my $275 reduction in my electricity bill. All I've got so far is a 40% increase, with another 13% just this year. This government has got to do better.